Because of the lay of the land and the restricted access to enclosures, they could only come in one at a time. Quarters were tight, and the animals were curious. First, the bears. They were going to the Wild Animal Sanctuary in Colorado. A young but seasoned crew, second-generation animal handlers. They grew up caring for wild animals like these bears. They would also handle the transport of 2 tigers, who would be making their way to Safe Haven Rescue Zoo in Nevada.
We didn't have to sedate anybody. They all loaded all right. They're all definitely thirsty. We'll stop and give them some water.
Yeah, we have
Straps.
Big Cat Rescue from Florida takes 3 more tigers. Keisha, Kimba, and Zeus are the oldest cats in the facility.
Okay.
Initially, they showed little interest in the activity surrounding them.
Good boy.
But at the promise of a meal, they load easily into their transport cages. Last up for the day, In-Sync Exotics. They are taking the 3 lions. Because of the enclosures, the In-Sync crew had to think on their feet and rig on the fly. Patty and Tanya lions were kept behind and inside the previous 3 tiger enclosures. Because gates and cages had to be cut to get the tigers out, there's no way to safely remove the lions from their cage. They would have to move them both at once. That the animals were so hungry worked to In-Sync's advantage. And the cats loaded easily. Once Patty and Tanya were loaded, it was time for Christian. The team knew that Christian the lion was going to be the challenge. He remained hidden in his box all day, never venturing out to investigate what all the activity was about. The youngest cat, he had no mentor to help him navigate life.
How strong that wire is.
Yeah, don't break that thing.
You don't want to end up in there with him.
He was the proverbial scaredy cat.
He's been the most difficult animal so far today, as we sort of anticipated, which is why we kind of left him to this point.
They draped the transport cage with blankets, a makeshift den for him to run to if they could lure him out. They tossed him steak and chicken. He had to be hungry.
He's not even close to looking this way.
But he's too frightened.
I see you.
The plan was solid, but Christian would not come out. He had to be sedated. They cut a hole. The vet darted. It was textbook perfect. But the day was long and hot, and Christian stayed hidden in his box, temperatures soaring. Once sedated, they removed Christian from his den and began a routine workup. When they took his temperature, it was over 107 degrees. This was a crisis. Quickly, they tried to cool him down. They packed him with ice, sprayed him with a constant stream of cold water, and injected him with an ice water enema.
Starting to move his head a little bit.
Slowly, Christian started to come around.
Good job, guys.
Christian Lion was out of immediate danger. He could be loaded into the truck along with Tanya and Patty. At the same time, the owner's son showed up to the site along with his girlfriend. Officials were not sure what might happen. Captain Lauricella has been involved with JNK for over 20 years, and he saw these kids grow up. He knew what these animals meant to them.
This is about the people and their passion. Unfortunately, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, and that's what has happened here.
Even though the family could not adequately care for these animals, they loved them very much. They just wanted to say their last goodbye.
Yep, that's what I had
Yep,
written down.
24,
My
22.
full heart.
They're experiencing geriatric cats, so that's how we kind of chose that. So
That's
they went somewhere
awesome.
where
They're going to a nursing home.
pretty much, yeah.
Yay!
So they'll get great care.
Thank you.